NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we've got the two teams who met in Super Bowl.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
The quick feet by Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
Jackson going to run again.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick, and he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now Purdy.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
that felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Here's Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Having been a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken at the goal line.
And now here come the Ravens. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Jackson, options out left. Oh, good move. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker now to add the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Purdy.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Tyus Bowser blowing that play up.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game. And while that sack didn't quite have the splash of his pick 6 from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Jackson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 22. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
Open man is Juwan Jennings.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move.
Touchdown 49ers.
Deebo Samuel, 29 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Jackson on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll get you down the... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Purdy.
This is Jennings.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play.
And they're going to have a 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And able to haul it in is Kittle.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Purdy looking to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. The quick feet by Jackson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Jackson now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. He'll return it from the 6. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Purdy to throw it on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. On third down, it's Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw again on second down. Purdy, touchdown! Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the fourth quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Ravens ready to take over. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Coming through that time and stopping him for a loss was Drake Jackson. Nice play.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Ravens on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
It's a gain of 7. Brings us 2nd and 3. At the 25-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson completes it to Aguilar. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go with the option. Coming right. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Jackson going to hold on to it again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. option right. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Important extra point up and through. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And San Francisco gets set to go here. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. Purdy to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Purdy. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Tucker's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
So now the Niners down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. And they need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. He finds Kittle going across the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.